Hello again, it is Pamm Turner, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Raw Food Challenge. As I promised you, I was going to teach you how to put together a raw food kitchen, and I actually got help from a good friend of mine, Miss Tanya. She's a little camera shy, but she's loaned me her kitchen and lots of wonderful gadgets. I'm a gadget person, love gadgets. So let's talk about what you're going to need to set up a raw food kitchen. The number one thing that I think is most important for you to have are good knives. Now, it just so happens that she has an array of wonderful knives. Now, the ones that I'm going to show you right now, this is an excellent knife. It's weighted. The tongue goes all the way to the end, so it gives you very good control because you're going to need it for chopping. So let's put this over where the cutting. Also need a paring knife. Now, let's see if I can find the paring knife. Wonderful. You're going to need that when you're cutting your fruits and vegetables, when you're cutting skin off of your vegetables. So that's one thing that you want to keep in mind. Knives are imperative. Number two, we're going to need cutting boards. Now, I learned something from my friend Tanya about cutting boards. I always use glass. I always thought that glass is cleaner, it's neater, and it's the cutting board material of choice. But what I found out is that that glass is actually making my knives dull. I couldn't figure out why I kept going through knives, and the reason why is because as I'm using it, the surface of the glass is actually dulling the knife. So she has some amazing cutting boards here, and they're just really cool. They're plastic. The larger one has actually a lip that catches any of the juice. Something else I want to show you is a zester. Now, this zester is a really, really high-end one. It actually has a little lid so it protects little fingers. And a zester, why would you need a zester? A lot of times when you're making raw food recipes, they'll ask for the zest because you're not using a lot of salt, so you want to get flavor in your food for different ways. And one of the things they're going to ask for is for zesting citrus. Now, what you do is you take your fruit or your vegetable or whatever you're going to zest, actually it's citrus, and you just run it right along here. And this, what we've collected right here, that's actually the zest, okay? Now, what I want to talk to you about is using the peels. When somebody calls for zesting, what you're never going to do is ingest the peel of a grapefruit or an orange. You can zest lemon or lime. The reason being is the peel that's on a grapefruit or an orange is actually not digestible. And so a lot of times your recipe will call for orange zest, and you can use it if you'd like, but I'd say use it sparingly, okay? So it'll kind of save you on some indigestion. Want to talk about the parer really quick with your vegetables or your fruit. If you are paring a fruit, gosh, this is really good, Tanya. This is an excellent pair. Okay, when you are pairing your fruits or your vegetables, especially citrus, you want to leave as much pith on your fruit as possible. Why? Because that's where all your vitamins and your minerals are. Okay, so you don't want to cut them away. You don't want to cut down to the actual fruit. Leave as much of the white covering on there as you can. Have these really, really cute little bowls. So if you're zesting or whatever you're doing, you can actually work right over a bowl and see. Miss Tanya, I need to drag you in here because I'm actually just... Come over here and show me how to use this. Thank you, darling.
Yeah. Okay, so you just grip it, use your thumb, and you can actually open it up.
I like that.
And you can zest, or you can also do like some Parmesan or whatever over your product. But it also closes completely for easy storage.
Lovely. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you very,
absolutely.
very much. You know, I ought to just keep you over here. So anyway, now let me talk to you about a pear. A pear is something else that you're going to need. And this one is really, really cute. It has a really sharp blade and a little cover. I love these products because they have little covers on everything. Everything's really neat and cute. A mandolin. Now, I'm a food processor girl. I love a good food processor. But going over to the Pampered Chef party, and yes, I'm giving a shameless plug. It was Pampered Chef. I was over at the Pampered Chef party, and I found out how to use a mandolin. Actually put your fruit or tomato, whatever it is that you're using, and you just run. This is really good because it comes with different blades. So if you want to grate your carrots or grate cheese, you have that little blade. Let's see what else. Yeah. Oh, and it controls the thickness. Okay.
Yeah.
And then also the one I really like, I like pretty fruit. If you're going to do fruits and vegetables, and guys that are getting ready to do this challenge, pretty fruit may not be a big deal to you, but if I'm going to slice little cucumbers, I want the cute little grooves on there, okay? So this is really, really a cute little tool. I want one of these. And I'm figuring out how to put this, very good. Comes with a little cute case for all your little blades that you have, and that's a mandolin. That's a must. Let me tell you something. We were talking about the Master Cleanse. The Master Cleanse is where you drink the lemonade. You're going to drink maybe 8 to 12 glasses a day. Well, there are really cute little pictures that you can get that you can take these with you. So, you know, people call me or send little notes and say, okay, what do I take this in? And I'm saying use glass mason jars. Well, if you're taking glass, you know, maybe that may not be the best way. This is really, really cute because you're going to juice your lemons and your limes, and it has a little plunger thing in here so you can just sort of mix it back up so your product that you're drinking can always be mixed and ready to go. You just turn it. It has a little spout where you can pour, but then also you can close it up, and it's 2 quarts. It's perfect size. So you can have one of those before noon, another one by 6, and then the evening have a third. You may not even need a whole another quart. So that's an excellent size. So when we go do the Master Cleanse again, you guys will be ready for that. Let me not forget this. I love this thing. Okay, this is good for nuts if you're chopping up maybe little bits of tomato to put over your salad. Projects, you have the cute little bowl, and then if you have a larger project, you can just put it out here and then just hit it. Now, Miss Tanya said you guys can beat on this when you're mad because you're hungry when you're doing the Master Cleanse and you're upset with me, but, you know, go nice. Go easy on me. Come on over. Let's talk about something else here, okay? I love a whisk. You want to have a whisk. You never know what you're going to be whipping up. You're going to be whipping up sauces and mixes because when I take you on this raw food challenge, you're not going to just eat salad. We are not doing 90 days of salad. I would be bored with 90 days of salad. I'm going to teach you how to make broccoli and put almonds or walnuts, whatever kind of nut that you like in it, and we're going to mix up a quick little sauce and pour over it. Excellent, okay? Then also when you're on raw food, a lot of times what I'm really big on is garlic, but it gets a little pungent. But anyway, we have a wonderful, excellent garlic press. You're going to need a garlic press. And the one that we have here, you just drop it in. You can keep the whole shell on it and everything. You don't have to sit and tediously peel garlic, which is what I normally do. So Miss Tanya just taught me something new. You just pop it in, put it on there. Press it. Blender is going to be good for your smoothies, your sauces that we're going to create to put over your breakfasts that I'm going to give you recipes on, and as well as your dinners. A high-speed mixer can cost upwards to about $400. So if you're going, oh my gosh, then just whatever you have in your kitchen. We're going to start where you're at. If you have a $20 blender, let's go with that. We're just going to start with that. But if you want a high-speed blender, I put it on my shopping list as a gift. Have your kids buy it as a gift or juicer. Now, juicer is imperative, and come here because this is what I want to show you. When you're shopping for your juicer, you want to get one that has a wide mouth chute. You need it so that when you pop your fruits and vegetables in here, that you're not cutting everything up really small. And this chute is really excellent because it'll fit everything up to a grapefruit. A grapefruit you can cut in half, one slice, and just sort of press it, put it in, and then it just plunges down. So that's what you want to get. There are juicers that are less expensive and they have a little bitty chute, but you're going to find in the mornings or whenever you're preparing your food, you're chopping everything up really, really small. So, and in order to save you time, I want this to be as painless as possible as we transition to raw food. So if you take the time, get a wide mouth juicer, it's really going to help. Because a juicer is something you'll probably use every single day. There's other things that we can talk about. One of the things is a dehydrator. Now that's another larger ticket item, but it is really, really excellent. You don't have to start with that. You can work your way up to it as you see, you know, do I really like this raw food thing? So that's something that you can always work your way up to. Let's see if I've left anything out. Oh, a water purifier. Now, Miss Tanya happens to have purified water right here in her sink, but a water purifier is something you may want to do. You can do that later. So, until next time, that is our raw food kitchen. Hopefully that gets you started. Every week we're going to talk about it. We're going to do conference calls. I'll be on Facebook, so hit me up if you guys have any questions. And I just want to let you know, if any of this stuff that you saw, if you really, really like it, again, shameless plug, you can go to pamperedchef.com. But also, you can just contact me. You guys contact me for everything. So if it's something that you like, then just hit me up.